Families are set to pay more for private health insurance when premiums rise next month.
The sting is made worse with a decline in the tax rebate, but there are ways to save cash when looking for cover.
It's a double blow for Australians already forking out top dollar for private health insurance. Premiums are set to rise on average by 2.74% and customer rebates are on the decline.
The tax rebate used to be about 30% for families earning less than $180,000 a year. That's dropped to less than 25%.
But experts say you can get more bang for your buck if you shop around, from the most comprehensive of policies to basic cover.
On the gold and silver levels, Bupa was the winner there, and on the bronze level, it was actually health.com.au, which is a bit of a lesser-known brand.
Health providers are offering deals to lure people in.
You've got Qantas Health Insurance. It's offering up to 140,000 Qantas points. We've got a handful of other providers that are offering things like 6 weeks free, and they're waiving waiting periods.
For the 28% of Health Fund members wanting to switch insurers for a better deal, the advice is apply before April to get the current rate. Choose 2 singles policies over a joint policy. Only include the extras you need, and if you can, pay the year up front.
A lot of great offers if you're willing to be a new customer.
Sarah Jones, 7 News.
Time for more on the weather now.
And Gertie, what a difference a day can make.
Certainly, Rosanna. Can you believe it? This time yesterday it was 13 degrees warmer, and with fresh southerly winds about, it's feeling a little chilly at times here too. The good news is though, we had more rain than expected. Over the past 24 hours, just under 9 millimetres fell in the West Terrace gauge. Now right now it's 18 degrees in the city. We reached a top of 20.8, and it was around that mark at 6 this morning, which made for a rather muggy start to the day. Now generally maximum temperatures were well above average, and rainfall totals really varied across the state. Ceduna notched up 3 millimetres, Keith had 10. Now this low pressure trough that triggered this cool change is now heading east. A weak cold front will move over the southern coast tomorrow before a high brings back some warmth by mid next week. Interstate, it's looking very wet in Sydney tomorrow with 10 to 30 millimetres of rain possible. Partly cloudy and 18 for Melbourne, 32 for Darwin, sunny and 30 for Perth. Back home, warm and sunny across the state's far north. Marie's heading for a top of 27, 25 for Cooper Pedy. It's looking a little cloudy along southern coasts with sunnier conditions inland. A top of 21's on the way for Ceduna, 20 for Port Lincoln, 23 for Port Pirie, 19 for Clare, 22 for Renmark, 20 for Murray Bridge, and there's a strong wind warning in place tonight for the Spencer Gulf. In the city, down to 11 overnight, partly cloudy with a top of 20. On Metro Waters, southerly winds will ease throughout the morning and then shift southwesterly with seas to 1.5 metres. Looking ahead, 22 to kick off the working week, 25 on Tuesday, then we're back in the high 20s from Wednesday through till Saturday. So our cold snap will be short-lived, so if you're heading out tonight, dress warm, you'll be right, guys.
Good advice. Thank you so much, Gertie. And that's the news for this Saturday. Thank you very much for joining us.
We'll be back with more of Adelaide's 7 News tomorrow night at 6, but for now, on behalf of the entire team, it's good night.
Good night.